So what I want to talk to you about is fact family. So of course, you know all about the fact that we can make a house. Yeah, see my cute little chimney? And we can invite some friends into the house. So our friends are numbers. And how many can we have in the house? 3, that's right. So if we pick any numbers we want, they're not necessarily related, right? We have to make sure they're related to each other. So how do I do that? The first thing I notice is that the numbers are like a number bond. Yes. So let's think, I'm going to pull a number out of somebody's head. How about Jaden? Jaden, hold really still. I'm going to read your mind. Okay, don't move. Potato chip. Your number is 14. Ooh, you have a nice big number. Now we're going to come, Joshua's going to stomp on it and break it into 2 pieces. Joshua, let's stomp on it and make it into, how about 10? So we broke it into 2 pieces, right? The first big piece is a 10. What do you think the other missing part would be, Joshua? Oh, Siddharth's got his hand up. Yes, I agree. So look at that. It's a number bond. We don't just throw any numbers in there. They have to be related, knowing that the small parts need to add up to the Mac Daddy Mama. Okay. Now, we remembered from our earlier lesson, if you were listening, that there are 2 addition sentences and 2 subtraction, making a total of, that's right, 4 beautiful, true equations. Oh, good work, Jaden. I love that. So we have to be able to tell whether these equations are true or false. And that's where we had some trouble in our whole group. People were like, what do you mean true? What do you mean? You know, if you lie, it's not true, right? So if a math sentence, they can lie too. We could say, yeah, 14 plus 10 is 4. That's not true. So that wouldn't be an untrue statement, and they don't go in the house. Watch this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch this, guys. Don't put untrue statements in the house. Now, you guys are going to go and work on our Kahoot together. It is important that you remember, let's show you one more thing before we start. Remember, whoops, ooh, look at that. I have nice dark ones, or big ones. Let me change that. Remember, we had 14, and then we broke it into 2 pieces, 10 and 4. We can flip it around. We can turn this. Everybody, let's pretend that it's like a fidget spinner, and we're going to spin it around. And now check this out. If we turn it, maybe the 10 is on the top, the 14 is on the bottom, and the 4 is over here. Oh, look at that. We just spun our fidget spinner around. Look at that. We can turn it around and make different equations. So instead of saying 14 minus 10 equals 4, maybe we can say 10 plus 4 equals 14. Just keep turning that fidget spinner with those same numbers and create new equations. All right, Miss Cruz, let's get to it. We definitely want to do our Kahoot. Hey, Jackson, are you able to join?
I can't because I forgot to charge my phone last night.
Okay,
my phone.
You can write your. You can write.
Yeah. So I'm trying to charge it, and I hope that I get it before it finishes.
That's totally fine. If not, you can put your answers in the chat, okay? Or you can just shout it out. All right, Joshua's in. Addie, are you? Yep, you're in. Siddharth's in. Joshua's in. Jackson's going to try to get in. Jules is getting in. Johnny's there. All right, so let's get started. You can join at any time. You know that the game pin number will continue at the bottom of the screen. All right, my love bugs, which number sentence is not in our fact family? This would be a silly sentence. Oh no, a silly statement. It can't be true. It doesn't make sense. Which one does not make sense? The correct answer was put up 7 fingers and put up 3 more. It does not equal 4. That's silly. That's not true. All right, so if you said the yellow 7 plus 3 equals 4, you got it right. Next, all the others were true statements. And there were no strangers, so they were actually good. Now let's look at this one. Here are the numbers in our fact family, 2, 4, 6. What related fact, which true sentence uses those numbers in the family? No strangers in the house. You have to have a 2, a 4, and a 6, and it has to make sense. Don't let any strangers in the house. Oh, somebody let a stranger in the house. Look what happened. Here's our numbers, 2, 4, 6. Somebody let a 10 in the house. Oh, stranger, get out. Can't have any strangers, guys. So the correct answer was once again the yellow circle. It has a 4, a 2, and a 6. Hey, that matches our fact family. No strangers, and it makes sense, right? It definitely makes sense. Good. Let's go on to the next one. You guys are going to get this. Don't worry. All right. Next one is 5 plus 3 equals, what's the third number? Brother plus sister equals who? Which fact family could we use to finish that statement? Oh, good, good. I'm so glad you got that one right. Yes, you know that 5 plus 3 equals 8, and the blue one makes sense. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Just flip brother and sister around. Beautiful job. No strangers in the house. Good work, guys. All right. Look at those scores too. Which number sentence is not an addition number sentence for this family? 7, 3, 10. 7, 3, 10. Somebody let a stranger in. Can you see it? Oh, you didn't find, did we find it? Did we find it? Not an addition number sentence. Oh, it has to be an addition. Oh. You know, there were 2 answers in there that could have been right, right? I would either pick the blue one or the yellow one because the blue one let a stranger in the house. So that's not the right addition sentence either. So if you pick the blue one, I would take that answer. And if you pick the yellow one, that's right. It's subtraction. It's not addition. So we were looking for an addition sentence. Okay. Ooh, look who's on fire now. All right. What subtraction number sentence is related to these numbers? 6, 2, 8. And it has to be subtraction. No strangers. Has to be minus. And it has to make sense. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't let any strangers in the house. Ooh, good work. Most of you got that one right. So let's see why the red one isn't right. Stranger! Ah! I'm going to run and hide. I'm going to hide under my bed. We have the numbers 6, 2, 8. 6 and 2 are brother sister parts. 8 is the whole number. And over here for the red one, somebody let a 5 in the house. Oh my goodness, they're going to rob you. Don't let strangers in the house. Here we go. The next one is, they might eat all your food too. Which set of numbers relates to this addition number sentence in a fact family? So now you're just looking for the numbers that match the equation. Who are the members in the house? Josh, you choosing? Can you tell? Look at this equation. It's got a 12 minus 4 equals 8. Where are the family members? Yeah, if you said green, then you were right. It has a 4. Yep, that's got a 4. It has an 8. Yep, there's an 8. And it's got a 12. Yep, there's a 12. Why isn't the blue one right? 7, stranger, run, hide. Uh-oh. Blue can't be right. They let a 7 and a 10. Those are strangers. That's none of those numbers match up, right? And why isn't the yellow one right? It has an 8, but where's the 12 and the 4 that match our equation? You'll let some strangers in. All right, guys, you need to quit letting strangers in. These tests are coming up soon. You have to know what numbers belong in a fact family. Okay, let's go. Which set of numbers relates to this addition number sentence? Once again, read that problem. 31 plus 15 equals 46. Find the family that matches. This is not hard. Just find the numbers that match. It's got to have a 31. 15 and a 46. Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Johnny's bouncing in her seat. She's got it. Everybody got that one right. Jackson, do you agree? Yeah, me too. Those numbers match the equation. We have the part, and the whole, Mac Daddy, Mama. The whole number. Great work. All right, guys, we're almost done. You guys are rocking this. Are we done? Nope, 3 more. What is the fact family for this set of numbers? Choose equations that match the numbers. Don't let any strangers in the house. Don't let any strangers in. No strangers. Oh, I see stranger in red. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, okay, the correct answer. We didn't do very well on this one, did we? Did we do okay? No. Why? Is blue wrong? Oh, I know why. It has a silly sentence. Doesn't make sense. 10 plus 3 is 7. What about 10 plus 7 equals 3? Okay. Guys, we have to make sure that the sentences make sense. Let's look at the yellow one. The yellow one does make sense. If I put up 10 fingers and I take away 7, it does equal 3. That makes sense. And reverse it, 7 plus 3 more. Oh, yep, that does equal 10. The blue one's silly. Can't choose that one. It doesn't make sense. Even though the numbers are right, the equations are false. Okay, here we go. You really have to look. Which answer shows a fact family for those numbers? 4, 7, and 11. They better make sense. No strangers in the house. Ew, a stranger's in green. Good work. Ooh, if you picked the yellow one, you got it right. Why couldn't we pick the red one? There's a stranger. Who keeps letting the strangers in the house? Look at that. Jackson, where are you going? Come back. Look at this number, 4, a 7, and an 11. Jackson, where are you? Jackson. Jackson, where are you? Uh-oh, we've lost him. Jackson, I'm going to have to let you go if you can't come back. 4, 7, and 11. Those are the numbers in the house. But look at the red one. There's a 15. Who let that stranger in the house? Thank you, Jackson. Make sure you're sitting and watching. Here we go. The next one is... Yum, 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 yum. Wow, Siddharth, you're on fire. Last question. We got this. Which answer shows a related fact to this set of numbers? 5 and 9, those are the parts. 14's the whole number. And it has to make sense. Look at that blue one, how that does not make sense. That's a silly sentence. False, right? I'm finding some really crazy ones. Look at Johnny. Look at the red one. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense at all, does it? Oh, Addie, can you see another one that does not make sense? Yeah. They're just silly, aren't they? Ooh, if you said the green one, you did get it right. Why isn't the red one right? Everybody put up 9 fingers. Quick, follow the directions Mama says. 9 fingers, take away 14. What? How do I do that? I don't have it. What? What, do I have extra fingers somewhere? Doesn't make any sense. It's silly. I don't like it. Can't use that one because it doesn't make sense. The red one is a wah, wah, wah. Everybody unmute and say wah, wah, wah. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's get our final scores. You guys did a great job. However, I can see that we need to practice to make sure that we understand who belongs in a family. Woo, look at those. Who belongs in a family and whether or not the equations even make sense. If we stick equations into a fact family house that don't make any sense, I mean that they're not true. They won't fit. So I am proud of you guys and I am happy to spend time with you. Please remember that tomorrow we do not do our lesson at 10 a.m. We do it at 11 a.m. 11. And we are going to have a celebration for our upcoming holiday. And all you need is your turkey. Yes. So if you have not had time, draw me a turkey. We're going to have a turkey parade where we take our turkey and we hold it up to the screen and show off our turkeys. Okay? If you choose to come, it's optional. All right, you don't have to do it. But if you want to, we're going to have our turkey parade tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Do not log in at 10. I will still be sleeping. Okay? 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 Okay.
Okay! Whoa!
Bye, puppies.
Do it 10 so I can be earlier. Draw my turkey early.
Wild turkey.
See you later.